Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Upkick MMA, episode 326. I'm Brendan. All right, Noche UFC prelims. All right, if you're looking for the main card, the main event, that's in the last video. So we're going to cover Loopy Godinez taking on Elise Reed. We're going to break it down round by round. We're going to break down all the fights round by round. If you like that kind of thing, subscribe to the channel. That way you know the next video is coming out. Let's get started. Okay, Loopy Godinez. Looking good, man. Looking good. There's, man, I don't even know if I have critiques. Let's go over my notes, but I don't know if I have critiques. Godinez was just on fire. Got the takedown against the fence, landed a great left hook and puts Reed down. A bit off balance, but dude, hit her so freaking hard. Loopy goes for a rear naked choke and then a deep armbar, but Reed just grits her teeth and works through it. That was a deep armbar. 10-8 round, hands down, no question. That's a 10-8 round. All right, Mike Bell, that's a 10-8 round. I'm telling him how to do his job. Second round here. Reed goes for the head and arm throw and then ends up on bottom. So stupid. You got to be really good at that to be successful with it. Godinez landing a nice 5-shot combo, then a lift, and then a slam, a beautiful slam. Good God, the rear naked choke. She finally gets it after having like 7 different opportunities to finish the fight. Gets the finish there. Fantastic finish for Godinez, just on fire. Holy smokes, she looked good. Elise Reed, before we move to the next fight, Elise Reed has this like F you attitude, like I don't care, like I'll do whatever, I'll hit you in the face, and blah blah blah, and she like acts like a badass. That it seems like that's who she really is. Okay, like I don't give a fuck type of attitude, and that's who she is. But you got to give a little bit when it comes to takedown defense. Just a little, okay? Give a little bit, and then, yeah, go for it. And then you stand in there and you bang with people, and, you know, we all love it. If you're looking for a specific fight breakdown, timestamps are down below, including this one. Josh Fremd versus Roman Kopylov. Kopylov's something else. I really love watching him fight. I do. Whenever I see him on the card, I'm excited. I really enjoy his fighting style. I enjoy his striking acumen. It's so freaking fun to watch. Look out for him in the future. If you guys did not watch the prelims, go back and watch this fight just because, okay? There's some other ones that you might want to watch, sure, whatever, but go watch the Kopylov fight. Man, it is good. All right, Hard Lake. You know what? I do want to check something. Did they give... Oh, Mike Bell gave her a 10-8 round. Okay. If he didn't give her a 10-8 round for that, I would have lost my shit. Hard leg kicks from both guys start out here. Fremd's finding the jab with the southpaw orthodox matchup. It just isn't always there, but he's finding it. It was interesting. Hard right hand from and then a left from Kopylov when he goes is just so freaking fast. Everything he was throwing. Fremd attempted a couple takedowns, but it's going to take some really hard. But he took some hard body shots and a spinning elbow to end that round. Fremd wasn't so far behind in the striking numbers, but the damage, he just took a ton. 27-22. Fremd just not able to land the bigger strikes in that round. 10-9 clearly for Kopylov. Next round, hard right hand, then a hard left, busting up Fremd's nose. Apparently, it was busted from before, and it was bleeding. It started bleeding so bad. It clearly broken nose. Fremd landing a nice right hand, but taking some real damage to that nose. Kopylov pushing forward, landing a barrage of shots. Then he lands a body kick. Fremd's guard in the body. He was hurt so bad, and then a left hook to the body, and he goes down. Kopylov getting the finish there. Fantastic fight from Kopylov. He looks really good. Fremd is a tough opponent, and he was tough staying in there, but Kopylov was just on another level. He's just good, man. Love watching him fight. Daniel Lacerda versus Edgar Chairez. Hard leg kicks from both guys with Chairez landing the better ones early. Chairez landing the nice right hand, then a body and hard right hand to the body, and then a body kick. Lacerda with the easy takedown, and then all of a sudden there's a stoppage. So Edgar Chairez gets the guillotine, the standing guillotine. It looked like an anaconda from one side, but it was a guillotine. Anyway, horrible stoppage. Absolutely horrible. And then Chairez is walking around like, oh, I clearly won this. Like, look at that. But right when it ended, he was confused because he realized it didn't get it gets overturned into a no decision, but horrible stoppage. You got to let it play out even a little bit. Bad stoppage. They don't need to run it back. I'm not interested in that. All right, Jasudavicius taking on Tracy Cortez. Okay, low kicks from Cortez, and Jasudavicius counters with a nice right hand. And that same sequence lands again. Hard leg kicks from both women, and a nice 1-2 from Cortez. Some hard right hands from and then a 1-2 from Jasudavicius. Cortez landed more volume in this round, so you got to give it to her. She just landed more, 39-24, clearly her round. Second round here. Jasudavicius is landing the right hand again and lands a hard head kick. Cortez able to land when she's throwing 3 or 4 shots at a time. Jasudavicius getting a double leg against the fence, and then they immediately get right back up. Close round, but the shots from Cortez, if you gave those shots from Cortez a lot of weight, I didn't think they landed with that much force, so I leaned towards Jasudavicius in this round. But you could, like, this was a close round. I know the striking numbers don't bear it out because it's 28-18 in favor of Cortez. But if you go back and you look at those 11 strikes that Jasudavicius landed to the head, there were some really hard ones in there. And Cortez, I don't know if she landed with as much of a thud in this round. Last round, Cortez putting a ton out there. Jasudavicius in on the clinch and takedown attempts. Right hand counter landing from Cortez. Hard right hand landing from both of them. Jasudavicius is chasing her down, staying in her face, landing hard knee from Jasudavicius and a right hand. Damage could have gone either way in this round. It was very close. If you look at the striking numbers here, 36-35 in favor of Cortez. But damage could have gone either way. So it was super, super close. Who was trying to finish the fight? Who was actively pushing forward? That was Jasudavicius. That was not even close. She was clearly trying to push the action. She was constantly moving forward. She attempted more strikes. She was the one attempting offense. So if you gave damage was nil, then clearly the winner of this round should be Jasudavicius. Probably go to Cortez, 29-28. I lean towards Jasudavicius just for, especially in this last, because of this last round, the second round too. I gave her that second round. But I totally understand 2 rounds to Cortez. Now, Mike Bell and Sal D'Amato both gave all 3 rounds to Cortez. That last round, all 3 judges gave that last round to Cortez. I don't get it. I don't get that one. I was already, I already went on a rant about this before, so I don't want to get into it on this one. I want to keep this video nice and short. Go over these next couple fights, but there was a lot of yelling in the crowd, and I'm guessing that affected how they scored this. You as the opponent, you really had to overcome a ton of noise that was not going in your favor. So you had to outright dominate the fighters. All right, Charlie Campbell versus Alex Reyes. A lot of jittery motion from both of these guys early. They're mostly just trading kicks at distance. Neither guy is landing very hard. Campbell catches a kick and lands a series of right hands, rocking Reyes pretty bad. Reyes chasing him down, lands another huge right hand, staggering him, and then going for the finish. But Reyes is staying in there. Huge right hand puts him down, and it is over. This was domination from Campbell. Reyes he's been out of the octagon, I think, for 6 years. 8 years. Wow, 8 years to the day. Wow, September 16th, 2017. That's crazy. Oh, wait, 6 years. What am I doing? It's 6 years, not 8 years. Damn it, Brendan. 6 years to the day. That's incredible. I can't believe I said 8 years. 2025, you freaking moron. Because I was thinking 2015. That's what it was. Ugh, dummy. Anyway, 6 years to the day he's been out, and he might get cut after this, but I think they should give him at least one more fight. He showed some skills in here, and there's clearly got to be some ring rust. Let's give him another chance. I hope he doesn't get cut after that. All right, Marnic Mann taking on Josefine Knutsson. This was not fun to watch. Unless you like, I don't know, are you into like torture movies or people beating up on little kids? That's what this felt like. Front kick and a 1-2 from Knutsson. She looks faster and to be more competent. Mann going for the takedown and takes a knee to the body and a bunch of shots. Knees to the body from Knutsson, and Mann is just looking sloppy. She ends up on her back, and Knutsson mounts her and just dominates the round. 27-2. You are 2 landed from Mann. 2 strikes. This was bad. Mann was working her to the cage and goes for the takedown, but ends up flipped around and takes a knee to the body yet again. Mann is all defense against the cage, holding and just trying not to die. Knutsson gets a takedown and back to ground and pound. 32-2. She landed 2 strikes in this round as well. Knutsson just couldn't put her away though, which is weird. Last round, the only note I wrote is this is hard to watch. Mann is just outmatched. One-sided beatdown. I gave it a 30-26. Official scorecards were pretty crazy. 30-24 from Mike Bell, 30-25. And then Brian Minner. Like, Saul D'Amato, I understand all 10-8s from Mike Bell. I get it. He loves 10-8s. He loves giving 10-8s, especially when people don't need him. Unless they need him to keep their belt, in which case he's going to throw you a 10-8. Got to make sure the crowd's happy. So the 30-24 scorecard, I totally understand. 30-25, I understand that one, not giving that first round a 10-8. Sure, because Mann wasn't nearly finished or anything. Like I said, I gave it a 30-26. Part of it might have been because I wasn't as judicious with my viewing because it was hard to watch. But Brian Minner, no 10-8s for you, huh? You wanted her to die? Is that what it was, Minner? You wanted her to die? Like, you didn't give any of those rounds a 10-8 when she was being pummeled into the canvas? Good grief. All right. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you guys like this stuff, go check out my last video. Go check out the main card if you just covered. If you just wanted to watch the prelims, sure. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe to the channel. That way you know the next video is coming out. I'm covering the Dana White Contender Series. So that'll come out on Wednesday. And then if you're interested in the past Dana White Contender Series, I broke down the last 2 of them. And then the Ultimate Fighter from this last season, I broke that down as well. So appreciate y'all for stopping by. Means a lot to me. Have an amazing week. Love y'all.